Not, I don't even know where to start with this one. I just can't believe what I just witnessed. A 10-point lead for the 49ers in the fourth quarter ends in a loss to the Arizona Cardinals at home. Niners were an 8-point favorite, and they lose home to the Cardinals 24-23. They were up 23-13 when the fourth quarter started, and they go ahead and just get mollywopped. James Conner all over them. Kyler Murray, they didn't even, I don't even know where to start. This was absolutely brutal, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, Super Bowl hangover. I don't know what it is. Defensive coordinator Nick Sorensen, bro. Like I don't even know where to start. This was terrible. A huge choke job. You gotta run the ball. Didn't run the ball effectively. Like it's just tough, man. The turnovers were met. I mean, huge turnovers. You're not gonna win a game when you have those turnovers. The interceptions, the fumble by Jordan Mason. I mean, that was a shot in the heart. I mean, that was brutal to me. Just an unfortunate game. The 49ers couldn't tackle Devondre Campbell. I don't know what he's doing out there. He cannot stop anything. The safeties couldn't tackle. Hufanga got hurt. Jake Moody got hurt. His ankle got twisted. We didn't even have a kicker. This was a bad game, ladies and gentlemen. The fact that they lost this was brutal. You can't lose to the Cardinals at home, division game. Now they got a Thursday night game in Seattle in just a few days. And I don't even know where to wrap my head around because this was a brutal loss, man. Those turnovers really messed them up. And red zone efficiency, the 49ers just cannot score when they're in the red zone. They fall apart. They get to the red zone, and it's like they forget how to score because they don't have Christian McCaffrey. You know, Brandon Ayuk had the game of his season. You know, he stepped up. Shout out to BA. He really played his ass off, and they go and waste that game. You know, it's like a couple weeks ago, Juwan Jennings had the game of his career, and they go and waste it. You know, so it's like you have these big games by these players, and then they don't do anything. It's like they just let teams back in the game. You had Diamador Lenore, scoop the blocked field goal. Jordan Elliott blocked field goal. Lenore scoops it up, touchdown on his birthday. Oh my God, we are hyped up. And they managed to find a way to lose it. James Conner bullied the Niners. He was just crushing them down in the second half. The 49ers could not stop him. The secondary, again, they couldn't tackle. And the defensive line was just getting absolutely bullied. Like this D line is supposed to be top tier, top notch. And they are getting bullied like crazy. Woo! That's it. I don't know what else to say. That is it. I'm kind of at a loss for words other than everything I just said there. Oh, Baby Radiant says we bullied ourselves. James Conner bullied the Niners. He literally bullied the Niners. And then Kyler Murray, I mean, it started off kind of bad. Kyler Murray runs for like a 50-yard touchdown early in the game. Sat there, called his shot. I was like, oh, shit, this is bad, bro. Kyler Murray, big-time tutty. And they just kept around. The Niners let teams hang around. They let teams hang around. They don't close them out. They don't close them out. Hey, they don't close them out. You got to close out a team, guys. Like, you have to close out a team. That is the biggest thing in football. You can't let anybody hang around. And I said, Cardinals are going to be a tough team. Don't sleep on Kyler. Don't sleep on Kyler. And McBride, Kyler, couldn't stop him on third down. Another factor 49ers have had a hard time this season is third down defense. It is downright despicable, man. I don't know. It was rough. Do I think it's time to start panicking? It's still early, ladies and gentlemen. We still got a long way to go. But, I mean, I will start saying I'm a little sweaty. I'm a little worried the rest of the season. You can't be losing these games. These are games you've got to win. A division game against the Cardinals. Now the 49ers have started, pretty bad, 2-5 a couple years ago. They had a very slow start. So it's not to say that the 49ers can't come back. But the more you do it, it's harder to come back. The 49ers have been in big games, year in, year out, into the NFC Championship, the Super Bowl. It takes a toll. No Christian McCaffrey is huge. They need him because as good as Mason is, he needs some rest, man. And then a lot of injuries. This team is just getting hurt. Hufanga was out. Jake Moody was out, Jair Brown was battling with an issue in this game. So it's tough. No excuses. But, yeah, this team is banged up, and they're not playing the way we expect them to play. This is a Super Bowl team, and they're 2-3. It's not where we wanted them right now. Now they can win on Thursday night and be 3-3. So it's not like the season's over, but you gotta start putting together some wins. It's like they're very inconsistent. It's up and down. It's a roller coaster. We need a kicker. We need a kicker now. I don't know if Jake Moody's going to be able to do anything because his ankle. My guess is the 49ers are going to get a kicker. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Just what happened? The Seattle Seahawks lost? Oh, the Giants just. Oh, my God. Ladies and gentlemen, hold up. Oh, the Giants blocked the field goal. The Giants blocked the field goal. The Seattle Seahawks lost the game. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, wow. 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 This is, oh, my God. Oh, wow. The Giants just beat the Seattle Seahawks. Holy crap. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to tell you. This has been, the NFC West is still wide open. We're still in it. Still in it. The NFC West is still alive for I can't believe it, man. How do we lose to the Cardinals? How do you lose to the Cardinals 24-23? They were up 10 points. I'll tell you what, 10-point lead is dangerous with these 49ers. Unbelievable, man. Seahawks still 3-2. Yeah, 2. Oh, man. I don't even know what to tell you. Giants, yeah, I guess they're a worse team than the Arizona Cardinals. Arizona's a sneaky team, man. But we shouldn't be losing to the Arizona Cardinals. We should not. 49ers should not be losing to the Cardinals. They had the game. They literally were up 10 points with the fourth quarter coming. But I'll tell you where they messed up is red zone efficiency. They got to score, and they got to score. You can't just rely on field goals because you're going to let teams hang around. Turnovers happen. It was hot out in the Bay. It was very hot game today. It was like 97 during the game. Hottest game in Levi Stadium. I'm sure it took a toll on these guys. They were tired. And you can tell because James Conner was just putting the crown to him, bullying him. Again, there's no excuse. These guys are NFL players. They got to be able to withstand it all. But, hey, man, the 49ers, they got it gassed out at the end. You could tell they were just so tired from playing this game. So Arizona took advantage. They're used to the heat. They practice in triple-degree temps, they said this week. They practice in triple-degree temperatures to prepare for this game because in Arizona, you can walk outside. It's 115 degrees outside. It's no biggie. So, they had the advantage there if you really think about it. And the 49ers, they succumbed to it. And those turnovers were brutal. The picks, not good. The fumble, horrible. Those really, lost the game for the 49ers. And, you got to realize, man, the 49ers had a big special teams play. When do you see the 49ers special teams come to play like that and you squander it? Again, you squandered a great game by Brandon Ayuk. You squandered a great great play by the special teams. And then you let them hang around. You didn't have your kicker. And you couldn't score in the red zone. So, Yadam sold on fourth down. I don't know why they continue to get this guy. And I agree with you guys in the comments that Yadam needs to not be playing on this roster. Yadam is not good. He's not good. Put in Renardo Green. Let him take his lumps. Let him have some growing pains because Yadam got beat on a lot of plays, man, especially on that fourth down play. Oh, my God. We saw that. I couldn't believe when I saw that fourth down play in the fourth quarter. It was 4 minutes left to go. 4th and 5. Kyler throws a prayer. And I was like, there's ain't no way. I tweeted, ain't no way. You caught that? I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. And that O-line is just not. It's not it. Shout out to Brock Purdy because I know he's going to get a lot of hate. Brock Purdy's going to get a lot of hate tomorrow because he threw the 2 picks, and people are going to say, oh, see, Brock's not elite, this, that, the other. But I got to tell you, man, he was running and gunning. Like, he was making plays happen with his legs. And it's kind of unfortunate because he kind of has to, because the pocket collapses a lot, and he's out there scrambling, bambling, moving, grooving. I feel bad for Brock because he's out there doing everything, with his legs, and he doesn't really have O-line protection at times. Jake Brendel made some bad, miscues, and Colton McKivitz, he wasn't great today. So, yeah, that offensive line, got to get better. Defense coordinator, I don't know if it's a Nick Sorensen thing. I don't know if it's just a bad D-line. Like, they're just not putting enough pressure. Nick Bosa had an interception. Nick Bosa gets an interception, and you lose this game. I couldn't believe it, man. That's crazy to me. The 49ers get an interception from Nick Bosa, and you lose a game like that. Mario says the Niners win Thursday and they take the division. I hope so. Sahash says, why they keep playing Bell? Well, today they had no choice. Jacob Cowing and Chris Conley were both hurt. Conley had an oblique injury. Jacob Cowing had a shoulder injury. They had to play Ronnie Bell. He wasn't able to be inactive. And the other part was Trent Taylor got called up, because he was a return man. So it's tough. These injuries are just not good. They're not good. Oh, Jesus, man. Whew. Someone, I need to make a phone call. I don't know. We got a lot to like dissect. The 49ers, I'm sure, are going to be pissed off after this. I'm sure they're sick in that locker room. I hope they are. They better be sick in that locker room because I'm sick. It's just a collapse, man. They've had too many late collapses. The Rams game and this game were just the same, just an absolute meltdown. They just can't close out a game, guys. And it is frustrating to me. I'm sure it's frustrating to you. It's just bad, man. Yeah, David says these losses have been bad. There's no sugarcoating it. There's no other way. It was a bad loss. 100% was a bad loss. This is an F. If you got to grade it, an absolute failure. There's no way around it. You lose the game. You're the better team. You're at home. You're defending Super Bowl, contenders, NFC champs. You got Kittle's back, Fred Warner, Debo, Ayuk, Juwan Jennings. All these guys are getting paid millions of dollars. You get smacked at home. You lose a 10-point lead, man. Just poor execution. It's bad. Couldn't score in the second half. Anthony says, I'm genuinely afraid if we lose to Dallas, we won't hear the end of it. If the 49ers lose Dallas, you ain't hearing the end of that for a long time. Because they haven't beat us in a while. And if they beat the 49ers, they're gonna rub it in. All these teams, the Niners are a team that people love to beat. They love to beat because they can rub it in. So Michelle says, these are the losses that will bite us at the end of the season. I 100% agree with that. These are losses you can't afford to have. It beat you up. Yes, the 49ers can still win 10 games, 11 games. They can still do it, run the table. But these games just take a toll on you. You lose players. You lose games. The 49ers have done it where they went to the NFC Championship after a very abysmal start to the season, 3-5 or 2-5, whatever the case is. And they put together, all this run, and it tires you out. To start 5-0, 4-1, 3-2, it's a lot better than starting 2-3, 2-4, 2-5, because it takes so much more effort to climb the mountain to get back, to those winning ways. So yeah, you're absolutely right. These type of games, you lose and it just breaks you down mentally. It sucks. It's horrible. So, man, it's just tough because this is not right now. Looking at this team, this is not a Super Bowl team. You look at this team, and I can't see them winning a Super Bowl the way they play because they can last for 3 quarters. That fourth quarter collapse. They can get to the red zone, but then they got to settle for field goals. And now we might not be able to score field goals because our kicker is hurt, ankle. Oh man, we got a lot of people calling on the phone today. Hold up, let me answer this one. Hey, I'm live right now. Let me call you back. Horrible loss. Hold on. What do you want to tell the faithful? I'm going to put you on speaker. What do you want to tell the faithful? One second. What do you want to tell the faithful?
There's a lot of problems, but coaching, and that's 2 10-point leads blown this season. And the halftime adjustments, clearly we're getting out-coached by that. And our safeties right now, I said it from the start of the season that the safeties are inexperienced, and Ufanga's tackling has always been an issue, and it's showing. And I know he's coming back from an injury, so I'm not going to be too hard on him, but this is why all of these fans wanted us to sign Justin Simmons, because we need safeties. And I don't know what's happened to Ward, man.
They need safeties. Let me call you back. They absolutely need safeties. I wish they would have got Justin Simmons. Oh, my God. They can't tackle to save their life. I'll call you back, my man. Oh, my God. Yeah. Later. My boy's right. Tyler's right. They need a safety. Oh, man. They cannot tackle. Devondre Campbell. Bro, Devondre Campbell. That guy's not it. That guy is just not it. 2 10-point leads blown. That's terrible, man. God. What's up with that? They can't score in the second half. And it's 100%. The second half adjustments. They cannot make the second half adjustments. Like, the teams they play against are making the adjustments. Look at the losses they've had. An absolute masterclass by the Rams in the second half. And then the Cardinals, they just all of a sudden were running all over the Niners, punching them in their mouth. They made the adjustments, and the 49ers could not make the adjustments. That's 100% what it is. It's frustrating, man. Frustrating. Absolutely frustrating. At this point, they got to look at the mirror and figure out. They got to figure something out, because if they lose on Thursday night and they're 2-4, something big might need to happen. That's it. You fired your DC in the offseason. You got a new guy, and I get it. He's young. He's a new DC, inexperienced, but come on, it's a Super Bowl team, and his defense is not playing up to par. God, Kyler killed. Oh, my God. Do you know how sick I felt when Kyler got that first down on 4th down? And when he got that touchdown, bro, when Kyler had that touchdown run, I knew it. I was like, oh, we're in for a long game today. When he got that touchdown on the first drive, bro, he said like this. He pointed, bro, after 5 yards of the run, the hole opened like the Red Sea, and he said like this. I was like, oh, don't do it. And he ran all the way. Touchdown. They couldn't stop. The 49ers still can't stop a mobile quarterback, and I can't believe it. Devondre Campbell just watched him. Guy is in slow motion. It's all good, Niner fans. You know what? It is what it is. They got to win on Thursday night, bro. They got to win on Thursday night. But Devondre Campbell, the moment Dre Greenlaw is back on this roster, this is the way I look at it. The moment Dre Greenlaw is activated to this roster, cut Devondre. Don't even keep him on the bench. Cut this man, please, because he is so bad. Listen, now I don't think he's the type of guy that's going to sit and play second fiddle, third fiddle, and bench player. I say this. If I'm Kyle Shanahan, I'll say, yo, Devondre, yeah, this DC, yeah, this is Kyle Shanahan. Guess what? Dre Greenlaw's coming back this weekend. Oh, that's great. I love that for him. Guess what? You're cut. Out of here. Go find another team. You're gone. You're out of here. Bye. Dre Greenlaw's back. That's exactly the conversation I'm having with Devondre Campbell from Kyle Shanahan the moment Dre Greenlaw comes back. That's it. Yeah, they need to make some moves. It's frustrating. I don't know. They need O-line. They need better defense. They need secondary. It's a rough start to this season. Not even going to lie to you. Whew. Can Ricky Pearsall play cornerback? Y'all are something. Man, I don't even know what to say anymore. The Niners lose 24-23. The vibes are absolutely terrible. BA, Brandon Ayuk finally showed up and the Niners lost. Come on, man. There's no defensive line pressure. The linebackers can't tackle other than Fred Warner, and the safeties just can't make any plays. Defense is not looking good. So, JC Montana says the silver lining, the 49ers win Thursday, and they move to number 1 in the NFC West. Is that crazy or what? Salvage the season, baby. Anyways, I'm going to go live on Instagram. I got to hear what Kyle Shanahan had to say. I didn't watch it yet, so We'll be back. I'm sick, man. I can't believe the 49ers lost this game. We'll be back. We'll be live on Instagram in a little bit. I got to hear what Kyle said. Fuck, man. I can't believe the Niners lost this game. Man. Y'all have a good rest of your day.